everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. And it's a Tuesday afternoon as I'm doing this, and I'm losing my voice. I have been singing very loudly, and in the past few days have been at functions in very busy venues where I've had to shout to make myself heard, and I have virtually no voice left. So it's going to be a little bit hoarse today, and apologies for that, and also for my absence yesterday. I was busy, as I say, with functions and things, but it was also very difficult energy yesterday. And yes, it was the anniversary of September 11, and I don't know about you, but I felt it very intensely yesterday. It was very, very, very sad, very negative energy, very difficult energy yesterday. I really struggled to get through it. So even if I'd really had time to do tarot readings, I don't know how well I would have got on with them, to be quite honest. So, as is traditional here, I have the Mystic Mondays Tarot on the tarot table on a not Monday. It's a Tuesday, and we are using the Mystic Mondays Tarot because in the midst of all this tragedy and drama and reflection, along she came, the Burger Queen, in her black Range Rover, to an In-N-Out burger, whatever you call it, burger place, to order a cheeseburger and chocolate milkshake, apparently. And the mind really boggles. We've seen her dancing. We know that, we don't know, we speculate that that was all a setup with a TikTok guy. Then we saw her insinuating herself into photos in the VVIP section at the Beyonce concert the next night, and her mum there as well. And thirsty, all hungry, fame hungry. I don't think hungry for a cheeseburger and chocolate milkshake, not from the look of her. With the veneers that are too big for her face now. She's lost so much weight, really looking quite scary, in my opinion. The wrinkled face, not a good look. She looked like she was there with her niece Ashley. One speculates that Ashley is going to be left babysitting, who knows, because she's off to Düsseldorf now. In fact, she's arrived in Düsseldorf, and we saw all of that too, thanks to Backrid, mysteriously and amazingly, was there at the In-N-Out burger joint, in the actual venue itself. The cashier had to scooch out the way, lean out the way, taken the pictures, very clear pictures, taken according to photography buffs from a very good high quality lens by somebody who knew what they were doing. She was, of course, beaming at the camera. And what was she thinking? The mind truly boggles that somebody who was once on the balcony at Buckingham Palace, who went on the royal train with the Queen, the late Queen, is now getting herself papped at burger joints in California. That's how far down she has fallen and how desperate and fame hungry she seems to be. So I want to know what she's up to. It's just thirst, pure and simple, or is she trying to get some kind of deal from them? Is she trying to be relatable? Look at me, I go to burger joints just like normal people do. I'm so normal. How does Harry feel about this? Of course, instead of him being all over the front pages of the newspapers in the world, she is. So he's doing his Invictus thing, and there she is, hogging the headlines, hogging the limelight. So how does he feel about this? And then what really, how thirsty, how crazy is she? Because one has to wonder about her state of mind that she needs to be doing this. So why is she doing this? How does Harry feel about it? How hungry, thirsty is she? And generally, how do people view this? Because where I'm going, where I'm looking, people are horrified about the insensitivity of it. As I say, it was September 11th anniversary yesterday. She didn't seem to care. She was making sure she got papped. So she got her headlines. So much for the humanitarian and the person who was aspiring at some stage to be the President of the United States, the leader of the free world. I'm going to throw an allegedly in there. Anyway, shuffling away. I think we're ready to go. A little 5-card reading to warm the day up. It's a very cold day here where I am, I have to say. We're having a freezing spring. So let's see what the woman is up to, and how sane is she at this point, according to the cards. And let's remind you, it's tarot for fun and entertainment. It's all speculation. It's all my opinion. I read cards here, I read energy here, of course, archetypal energy, and there is a disclaimer in the box below. So what is she up to? Is In and Out going to be her first brand that she's merging officially on her Instagram account? We've got the Two of Swords. We've got somebody who's at a crossroads in their life. And interesting, I'm going to pull the next one out here. They seem connected to me energetically. And that's the Four of Swords. We've got someone who's at a crossroads, and they're at a crossroads because they're having reputational harm for their brand, for themselves as a person. Of course, as I say, she set out her stall as a humanitarian all those years ago when she was trying to hook Harry. She succeeded. And now she just wants to be a celebrity, and the kind of celebrity that goes driving through a drive-through burger joint. Plenty of them are that other unfortunate girl who's living in a trailer park or whatever she is now, that blonde. Also, doing this kind of stunt recently, can't think of her name. I go blank when I do these things, unfortunately. So, Two of Swords, crossroads. Very difficult decisions to make about who you are, I suppose, and reputational ruin here with the Four of Swords, not able to relax, rest, heal, go away. The Four of Swords is, please go away. Get out of the limelight. Go and have a think about who you really are. She doesn't seem to know who she is. We've discussed this before on this channel quite recently in readings. So let's get to the heart of this reading as Fluffy appears to witness it. Let's get to the heart of it and see what's going on. What is going on? We've got the Hanged Woman. It's in reverse in this Mystic Mondays Tarot. It's called the Hanged Woman. In reverse is somebody who's now decided that they're going to get out and show themselves and be busy. After a long period of being away, and there were weeks and months where she wasn't visible at all. Harry was the one out and about touting his book. And she was mysteriously absent. Obviously, she was doing a big weight loss regime. She was getting ready to relaunch herself for the 12 millionth time with this new agency that she signed up with. But now she's out and about. She's free to launch herself on the unsuspecting public again with the Hanged Woman in reverse. And she's not going to be quiet and silenced anymore. She's not going to hold herself back any longer. She's not going to sacrifice her own needs, her own publicity needs, her own thirst for fame for anyone else's. And that, I expect from these cards, I assume and I speculate, includes her husband. So why on earth was she doing that? Being relatable, she needs money, she needs an endorsement. What's going on? And we got the Ten of Cups. Look at me. I'm so happy. My life is so wonderful. I'm so relaxed. I'm so at ease. Everything is just wonderful in my life. My husband is in Germany doing all these fantastic things. And Myra on Twitter, or what used to be called Twitter, is selling that, and look at him, and isn't he good looking, and everybody loves him. And while he's away, here I am, the mother, left alone. I've got my niece in the car. We're happy families. Everything is great. I'm surprised that we didn't get the props in the back seat, the two little props that have been wheeled out before. Where are they? Or at least a fake order for them, but I don't think that they're allowed to eat burgers and drink milkshakes. I shouldn't imagine, unless perhaps they are vegan burgers and diet smoothies. Poor unfortunate children. But Ten of Cups, it's all fake. It's all to show us how normal she is and how happy she is. And we saw that smile and those giant veneers and the sort of rictus grin and the lined face, because not an ounce of fat left in that face. What does Harry make of it far, far away in Germany? Does he care? Is he horrified? Does he think, go for it? Well done, get out there, show them all. What does he think? Six of Pentacles. I think he thinks this is fine. She needs to get out there and merge. She's got to earn her living, just like he's out there earning his living, showing himself around, merching himself, basically, monetizing himself. She's got to do the same thing, so fair play to her. She needs to get out there and do it. And he's in Germany doing the same thing, so it's all great. They need to earn money. So he's not horrified, he's not dismayed, he's not, oh my word, someone get her help. Not at all. This is fine. This is equal. What's good for the goose? Good for the gander. How about fame, hunger, thirst, craziness, any of those things? And of course, I'm not diagnosing, I'm speculating, and I'm doing a tarot reading for fun. How about that? What can you tell us about that? We got the Seven of Cups in reverse. This is somebody whose world has come crashing down. This is not a happy somebody. We've got the fake happiness, Ten of Cups, always a little bit fake. But the Seven of Cups in reverse is reality has struck now. She's out of options. She's completely out of options. She believed, and I'm sure that the William Morris agency believed it too when they signed her up. She believed that the world was her oyster, and all those big brands, those luxury brands, were going to be beating a path to her door, knocking on that door in Montecito and offering her the most amazing deals. But now here she is. Here she is at a burger joint, hoping perhaps, because we have the Six of Pentacles, a money card on the table, hoping that maybe there's something in it for her more than just a cheeseburger and a chocolate milkshake. But this is not fun. This is not happiness. This is cold, hard truth of her situation has now dawned. And you could see a sort of anxiety in that face, even though she was wearing those oversized shades, and all you could really see were the veneers. But it vibrated with anxiety. I'm surprised I haven't seen an anxious card here, the Nine of Swords or something like that. I have got the Four of Swords. That's quite an anxious card, actually. But this is somebody who's at a crossroads, who's got some very difficult decisions to make, and who really sees that there's very little left on the table for her in terms of pickings, in terms of what's on offer. For that huge big payday that she was expecting when she no doubt bought that Instagram account off the previous person who owned it, Megan, whoever. Interesting. So outcome is, what do the public think of this? I know what I think of it. I guess you probably think pretty much the way I think, or what I think here watching this. But what does the general public think about Megan's latest stunt? We got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is a big no. This is a go away kind of a thing. This is not the way to start your new life. How many times has she started a new life, reinvented herself, reimagined herself? This is somebody, as I said, with this Two of Swords, who really doesn't know who she is, doesn't know what path she should be on. By now, in her early 40s, she's halfway through her life. She should really have a very clear idea of who she is, the journey that she wants to be on, what she's good at, how she earns her money. To be in your early 40s and still have no idea who you are and how you're supposed to be earning your keep, what you're supposed to be doing, what you're going to give your time and your effort and your commitment to. People are looking at this and thinking, no, this isn't going to fly. This isn't going to work. If this is who you are, who you're pretending to be, this relatable person. 10 of Cups is relatable. She wants to be relatable. Not going to work. Not when the next minute you're accessing first class cabin of a commercial jet, driven onto the tarmac. You've got somebody personally carrying your luggage for you onto the plane, and you're wearing extremely expensive clothes and mules. No, doesn't work. You can't convince us of it. You're on the wrong path. This is not going to work. You desperately need money. People can see how desperate she is for money. It's not going to happen. We're not going to follow you down that path. You're not going to influence us to follow you down that path. Does not bode well for brand Meghan Markle, or just Meghan. Painful energy in this, I have to say. Quite traumatic energy. So that's your reading, and thank you for watching, and I'm going to get on to the next one now.